Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's obviously most crucially integral to the fabric of our very nature. Today we talk about...
It's a fucking nightmare for me to go to sleep.
Coors Light funded Nazis?
Well, I was passed out on the couch, probably in like a puddle of my own piss.
I'm gonna find him, I'm gonna just beat his ass.
Here we go.
Woo! Dialed
That was good.
Man, we were getting so good at that shite.
Did you guys watch the Emmys? Did anybody?
Oh!
Had no idea.
Of course I watched the Emmys. You're jumping right into that? Of course
Yeah.
I watched.
Hollywood, Adam Devine, I love it.
Well, I'm saying I didn't. I didn't watch it.
I had no idea that they even happened.
Me neither. I had zero clue.
My show was nominated for 8 Emmys.
I know. How does it feel to be an 8-time loser, Kyle?
Dude,
Goose
it
egg.
hurts. It's like
got-
Zap, 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 zap.
it's frustrating, you know?
I'm pissed now.
Thank you. That's
You got the
exactly like
nod?
I got the nod, and that was cool, and it felt really good to like see the show getting be in the running. But dang, man, I didn't know how much I really wanted to win until it started, and then until I lost.
And how do you feel now? Blake.
I'm pissed now.
That's it.
Yeah. Now
That's
you're
exactly.
Good to
I
know.
was really
Good.
pissed. I made a video that had no jokes in it, pure rage that I sent to people just to get it out of my system. And then the next day I kind of,
Oh, dang. How come I didn't get one of them videos? Send one of them videos, dude.
I was afraid that you would post it. Then I did the story the next day. I slept on it and then I worked it out through the story. Yeah.
Okay. I saw the story.
Yeah, the story wasn't super rage-filled.
No, that one seemed like there was a hint of comedy underneath your fiery passion. What? Explain the story for our many listeners.
Yeah.
It was just me pretending like I didn't even watch the Emmys and that I fell asleep right after the red carpet, and then that I woke up and saw that Schitt's Creek won every Emmy. And
People love that show, though. My fiance won't shut up about it. And I'm like, there's other comedies out there.
has anybody on this podcast seen it?
Have you seen every episode of Workaholics? And she was like, yeah, no, I have. She hasn't.
Have any of you guys seen it personally? Schitt's Creek?
I have not.
I watched 6 episodes.
What's the deal?
What's your vibe, Dersey?
I stopped watching it, but I got to tell you, you know who's good in it is my main man, Chris.
Chris. And his last name, I want to say his last name is?
Elliott?
Oh, Chris Elliott. Oh, yeah.
Elliott.
Chris Elliott.
He's in that
Elliott.
show.
I saw him in the clip. He's funny as fuck.
He's a legend.
He is solid gold every fucking word.
I mean, he's...
Do you remember a show that I completely forgot about? And then when I was doing some research on a coming up project that we got cooking, but we're not gonna release that news here and now, and also there's no news to give.
Okay.
But I looked at Eagleheart.
Yeah. His greatest work.
God damn, that show rules.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so good.
What's
It
the
is-
meatloaf line?
Oh, yeah. I didn't know whether to eat it or roll it at the 7-pin.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
probably one of my favorite shows. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's a fantastic show.
If you haven't watched some Eagleheart, Blake, how can the viewers tune into some Eagleheart?
Well, I believe that would be an Adult Swim program, so you might be able to go on HBO Max and check it out.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
Since Adult Swim has most of their shows on there, including TikTok.
I'll say, out of all the streamers right now, I've been fucking with some Max, baby.
Oh, me too,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've been in the Max.
You guys checking out The Vow?
I haven't checked out the Vow yet. No, not the Vow.
What?
Anybody? The
The
Nexium
Vow?
sex cult documentary?
Oh, no, but I want to.
Oh.
That's cool.
And how do you pronounce it? Because I'm like,
Nexium.
Nexium.
Yeah, the leader looks...
And this is the one where they all got the same tattoos, those sensual tattoos.
It's a brand. And
Oh,
it's a brand.
Oh, it's like Yellowstone.
It's crazy. The leader looks just like Jared Leto. Like,
Ooh,
he's fucking sexy. But like,
So that means you like Jared Leto.
I do like Jared Leto. Yes, I do. I think he's
Nice.
what's your favorite version of Leto? I know mine.
I liked him just after Dallas Buyers Club when he got his award and he had the long hair, kind of like I look like right now with like the ombre.
Kind of look exactly like you. Yeah.
No. I got the number one look. Maybe Blake has the same thought here. Panic Room with the cornrows.
God
damn.
damn. Gimme.
And I have it on good authority that Jared Leto, bad dick. He's got the bad dick.
What does that mean?
Ooh. Hey, wait. I got
Yeah.
one for that.
I am so glad that I'm able to control my penis now.
Wait, what is this rumor? Bad?
Yeah, I don't
dick?
He's
even
got
know
it.
what that
He
means.
doesn't. It's not a small dick. It's not a big dick. It's just he gives bad dick.
Oh, so he doesn't know.
Who cares?
So I know a girl that slept with Jared Leto.
Oh, allegedly.
Here we go.
Allegedly. And she told me, bad dick. He's got the bad dick.
That is subjective as fuck.
Okay, yeah, hold on. What if it was a bad night out, or was this multiple encounters?
That is subjective as fuck. Give the guy a break.
Right.
Well, that makes, well, for sure.
One person, come on.
And that makes me believe that my dick has been called a bad dick as well. I'm sure we've all had bad outings.
I'm sure we've all had our bouts of bad dick.
Oh yeah, I've got.
Numerous times.
Bad dicks.
I'm willing to put it on record.
I like to believe that he can't have everything, and his every showing from Jared Leto is just
Poor showing.
a hot whimper.
He's a selfish lover.
I'm not going to give that to you, buddy.
Just
I'm not
You think he just lays there?
Oh.
He's like,
not giving it to you. Obviously, the woman was not the right woman.
He's not throwing it down. He's not throwing it down.
Obviously, the woman was not the right woman, Adam.
Wow, so you're blaming the woman.
Wow.
Strong.
So you're blaming the
Yeah.
woman, Kyle?
I'm just putting it out there. I'm not blaming any.
Okay.
strong.
I'm just putting it out there. It takes two to fuck.
you're on timeout. This reminds me of John Stamos, how he's like flawless, but then he has like a crazy belly button, I guess.
What?
Okay.
John
Stamos has like a weird, like gnarl, crumpled up belly button.
Well, see,
dude.
Wow.
and thank God he does, because he's
Yeah,
too
exactly.
sexy. Regardless, you got to have one thing. I bet Brad Pitt, just nasty breath. He's got to have something. He's too sexy. You know,
No, Brad Pitt doesn't have a butthole.
he doesn't.
It's just,
He shits out of his dick hole. I've heard that.
he doesn't shit.
I've heard that allegedly.
Wow. I like this. I like that we've gone
Oh
to
my
Emmy
God.
and gossip talk.
This
Yeah,
is
hey, we're
important,
Hollywood, baby.
We're Hollywood, dude.
Oh, yeah.
This is important, baby. We're Hollywood.
We're H-Wood, dog.
If there's one thing I know about us,
I mean, back to the Emmys, it really hurt my feelings, and but then I realized,
Pissed now.
come on, it's Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, two fucking legends in the improv game, and I was like, I'm all right now, I'm cool.
well, there's a lot. Charles
I would say even in the comedy game.
Barkley was a legend. He didn't get a damn ring. Okay, come on, man. You need the
Fair.
killer
Yeah, but
instinct.
that's-
You need the killer
is true.
instinct. Come on.
What bummed me out was all of Eugene Levy's kids, his expectant.
Wait, what are you saying? What does that mean, Blake?
I'm saying I don't want him given not even an inch to these comedy legends. We want all the awards, okay?
We want all the smoke.
So wait, but what you're saying is that Barkley didn't get one because he didn't have the killer instinct. So you're saying Kyle doesn't have a killer instinct because he didn't win.
Ooh, that is kind of what you're saying. It's a smoke sesh.
He's on a timeout.
Yeah, what's up? Talk to
There's a
Kyle
me.
lot of
back time in.
smoke in here.
Talk to me, Blake. What's up? How do you feel about me?
I just want you to be
I'm pissed now.
and go and get it next year, buddy.
Oh yeah, dude. Watch me.
I want you to be. I'm pissed off.
2021, 2022. We about to sweep it.
All right. I
All right.
can't wait to
Yeah,
see the
Schitt's
project.
Creek is going off the air, so they're paving the way for you, baby.
Yeah. Hopefully. God dang, get out of here.
You're welcome.
Right. It'll be the last. One of those years will be the last season, and they'll give us the Emmys.
You better
All
kiss
right.
the fucking ring of Dan Levy, boy. He's letting y'all win.
His his speeches were like they were maddening to me when he's like he
Why are
basically
you
was like
watching?
Yeah, why the fuck did you watch that shit?
because dude I was like I wanted to know if we won. What do you mean?
But here's the thing. Haven't you ever driven past a
That is true. Was there a...
Yeah, there needs to be a tuxedo hazmat suit.
Haven't you ever driven past a nightclub?
I'm on like the Shadows text thread, so I'm participating with all the producers and writers and all that.
Haven't you ever driven past a nightclub and seen the line and been like, I definitely never want to go to that fucking nightclub? This is the same shit. Like, what are you trying to win? Like, it's not that great in there.
There we go. Hot take.
No, I know, but I watched it. It's like whatever. I was nominated, so it's like okay, cool. Let's see
Kyle,
what's up.
I'll admit, if I was ever nominated, I would also watch it. I'm with you, bud.
Yeah, but then Dan Levy
I think it's important that you watched.
Dan Levy wins it, and he's like, oh, I've never done anything before. This was the first thing I've ever done in my whole life. Wow, wow. Yeah, exactly, man. He's Steve
Hey, but
Urkel, the
it
award
is.
speech, but I didn't like
Look.
that because obviously it's because of his dad.
Whoa, I want to hear your speech now. Now I got to hear your speech, buddy.
Workaholics was the first thing we did.
You know, a lot of Emmy voters are listening to this, Kyle, and they don't like a sore loser, okay?
That's true.
A lot of Emmy voters. If I know our podcast, the very important podcast that we're dropping on the people, Emmy voters across the land are tuning in.
Yes, I apologize. I'd like to retract my statement about Dan Levy.
I would love to give you the floor, Kyle. I would love for you to have a chance to give your Emmy award speech right now.
If I could get through the tears.
Let's hear
Well,
it.
okay,
What?
and the winner for
Okay.
scuzziest looking director
What the
goes
fuck?
to
Best director.
Kyle Newacheck.
Come on, give me a real award. Come on.
The award for most food in beard.
Well, what were you nominated for? I don't even.
Yeah,
I don't
what
even
were
know.
you personally nominated for?
Well, the show was nominated for best comedic show. I got a speech for that.
Okay. Yeah, but it's the one that you are personally.
I got a speech for the best.
The one that you would have been invited to the stage to accept the award for.
No, there was none of those. I was not. I got snubbed in the director category.
Okay. All right.
A lot
Well,
of shit.
Yeah.
if you-
So
But you would have gotten an award for best comedy, correct?
For best comedy series, outstanding comedy.
Outstanding comedy.
and you would have gotten to go on the stage if that was the case.
If it was pre-COVID, because pre-COVID,
Pre-COVID, regular times.
More the merrier.
and if I got the mic, I would have said,
Okay. And the winner for best comedy series goes to Workaholics, Blake Anderson.
"Oh man!" All right, Blake, go ahead.
What we do in the shadows.
Oh, awesome! Hey,
What we do in the and they play your song.
Kyle Newacheck.
I would say thank you so much for having me as a part of this team. Taika, if you could answer my emails about what suggestions you have for me to direct the show, that'd be fantastic. Jermaine,
He's right next to you. You could just ask him later. You don't need to waste his
Right.
time.
It's like, all right, mate, I got you.
Taika, if you could get back to me on what I should do, that would be fantastic.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, pal.
I am so glad that I'm able to control my penis now.
Oh boy.
Admittedly, Kyle, I think Dan Levy's speech fucking blew yours out the water, man.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. Well, that's good. Well, then this is all actually very good. This is all very good. I'm back into it, ready to win Scuzziest Director Award of 2021.
A Razzie. Shoot for the Razzies, baby.
Yeah. I bet I might win a Razzie before my career's done.
The award for most different eyes.
You get a Razzie?
Yeah, that's what I'm most excited to win. I'm trying to get Razzied.
Yo, that would be so sick.
It's crazy to me that people are super offended by Razzies. Like, it wasn't good. Right?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that the deal?
Well, you start off with every project thinking, I'm going to make
Sure.
this good. And then sometimes you don't do it.
It's not.
And you got to be like, yeah, you're right.
And then you get that Razzie and put it up on the shelf.
Doesn't Sandler has the most Razzies, right?
He has a lot of Razzies.
I think he's got a handful of Razzies.
Yeah.
The Rock got a Razzie for Baywatch.
Yeah.
Pretty bad movie.
I think what's really hurtful for a Razzie, and in order to win a Razzie, is when you go into a project and you try really hard. That's usually when you get the Razzie, because your really hard try was really bad.
Yeah.
Well, I feel you try on every you're not going into a project going like, I'm going to make this one shitty. Yeah, this is going to be a piece of shit.
I know, but you know when people take, like...
I guarantee you there are people who show up. They're like, dude, I'm just here to get this check, and then I'm
Like,
out.
back to, like, Jared Leto and his Joker. Like, remember all the stories you heard? How he'd, like, jizz in people's, like, envelopes?
Oh, right. Mailed poop to people.
Yeah, he mailed him dead rats.
What was he doing? He was mailing jizz to people?
I heard he gave someone bad dick.
Yeah.
He mailed poop to somebody, and he gave another woman allegedly bad dick as like a whole prank. It was a whole Joker.
Joker!
Oh, that was part of his Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
was
then
in
you-
character.
But then
Yeah,
you
his
get to
character acting.
the actual cut of Suicide Squad, and you're like, whoa, this dude. And they all got the tattoos, and then you get the Razzie, because you went too far in.
Right.
Went
But
too deep.
but if you're going for it, you got to go, you
It's
know?
true. You
Yeah.
gotta swing.
Yeah, but that's how you get the Razzie. That's like
Because, I mean, either you swing and you miss big, or you hit a grand fucking slam, you know? There's no in between. You're not just trying to get on base. I love baseball analogies.
I want somebody who wins the Razzie to go in and like act like their game and accept the award, and then explain that they had like the worst year of their life while filming it. Like shit was just hitting the fan at home. Like
Yeah.
a kid died, and they're like, so that's the reason I wasn't exactly focused and maybe didn't give the best performance of my life. So I'm glad to be here. Shout out to my dead kid and the house that burned down.
Is
Thank you
this
for the
a-
Razzie.
Because, yeah,
right.
Is this a specific performance? Because I need to watch this movie.
I'm just saying.
Now, I want somebody to just go, yeah, I wanted a second home.
right. Yeah, it's a money grab. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I really wanted a second house, so I knew it wasn't going to be good. I read the script initially. I didn't like it from the beginning, but they beep, beep, beep,
Right.
backed the money truck up on me, and now I have a cabin.
And the rest is history.
There was a week I thought it could be good. Then I realized there's no possible way it's going to be good. But sick cabin in
Yeah.
Montana. None of you are invited.
Halfway
and I'll
through.
be there. I'm going to put this. This will go right on the mantle.
And I own horses now.
I initially entered the project extremely excited. About halfway through the shoot, I realized it fucking sucked. And there was no saving it. And I just came to work with a smile, and we got through it. Thank you.
We got through it. Thank you so much.
They used my favorite caterer. Food was great every day. Other than that,
Lunch was insane.
And that's the most important thing. You're having fun while you're doing it.
I fist fought the DP.
We were both raging alcoholics.
He drank my booze one day, and we fist fought.
And we have since bonded.
We traded blows.
So real.
The movie looks great.
Well, yeah. That's the one thing that didn't get Razzied. It won an Academy Award,
Yeah.
but
Turns out he was right. Yeah, he was right.
the cinematography won all the awards. But my acting, I was lit well. I looked great.
Yeah.
It was the best
Lit really well.
Truly lit well.
I've ever looked in anything.
And I was well lit, mate, because I was hammered.
You lit me so well. You could see. You could see through my performance. There was no truth.
Oh, man. Isn't it crazy, though, when you do see like an amazing actor have like a bad scene and you're like, there weren't any other takes? Or like you just automatically, you're like, the camera guy fucked up 5 takes. And this was the one that made sense that they had to use.
Yeah, the choice was wrong in the edit where they're like, it's because of like a bump or something. They couldn't fix it. And it's
Something.
like,
And you're like, oh,
yeah.
I was stoked on some of the shit. I never watched it. I should check it out. But I guess like on Was it Irishman? Irishman?
The Irishman.
The Irishman.
It's called The Irish Man.
It's a Marvel movie.
God.
Didn't they like?
The Irishman with DeNiro, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Scorsese movie.
Didn't they like leave some like takes where like motherfuckers didn't know they were rolling and shit, and you can like tell like Pacino is like, all right.
It's like, I want a Twizzler. Has there any red vines?
Wait, that's true, or wait, it's true, or like it seemed like that.
No, I think it's true. Like you can tell that like kind of like Pacino, you can like read that he thinks they sort of cut, but he's like still staying in.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it works.
Pesci fucking killed it in that movie.
Oh, I guarantee it. That dude's a legend.
The movie was cool.
I liked it. I love that movie.
I like that movie. People shit on that movie, but it was like, yeah, it was long as hell, and I took like 3 bathroom breaks, but
Yeah.
I loved it. I watched the entire thing. I never got bored.
But wasn't the last Avengers movie like the exact same length or close to it? Like who the fuck is counting minutes? If it's good, rock with it. If it's not good, it feels long as fuck.
I know,
anyway.
and it's on Netflix.
And that's how you say it's Scorsese, not Scorsese.
No, it's not Scorsese, I don't think.
It's not Scorsese.
It's on Netflix. It's built
Okay.
on a medium where you can pause. So really, who gives a fuck? Like he built it for that. It's like I remember being like, damn, they did a good job making these guys look young until like DeNiro had to rush down to the corner store to beat that dude's ass, and it's like he's not moving.
know.
Yeah, he's not
like,
running.
yeah.
Oh, did I tell you guys that I ran into De Niro at backstage at the Critics' Choice Awards this past year, pre-COVID?
Oh, were you nominated?
No, I was presenting.
Oh, bummer.
I don't think. No, I wasn't.
It's
and
cool.
I was
A little shade.
wasn't nominated.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
But
Gangsters.
I ran into. It was like De Niro comes backstage, and I know him from The Intern, and I like had a meeting with him, and we talked for like 2 hours in his office one time, and he comes backstage, and I go, "How you doing, Bob?" And he just looks at me with no recollection, and I should have just gave him the olive branch of going like, "It's me, Adam from The Intern,"
Yep.
but I didn't. I just like held my ground, and we stared at each other for like he could have like quickly been like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" and kept it moving, but he stared at me for 10 seconds waiting for me to go, "It's Adam from the movie The Intern," and I didn't, and I just we just locked eyes, and for like 10 seconds, and Chloe's just grabbing my arm harder and harder, being like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then he
Whoa,
just goes,
right.
Okay, can I ask you a question about that?
and then walked away.
Why didn't you say
Yeah.
it? Was that like what was going on? Where you're like, I could say who I am and remind this older gentleman who I am. Why didn't you?
Yeah, because we were just so locked in the moment. And I kind of wanted to see if he would remember without
Okay.
any
He does
help.
like 6 movies a year though, and he's 70 whatever.
I know. I know. And in hindsight, I wish I would have just gone, "Hey, Bob, I'm Adam
It's Adam, Anders' friend from Intern.
from The Intern, Anders' friend from The Intern,
Right. He goes, "Oh,
Zach
Drabble?"
Perlman's.
Yeah,
Zach
right.
Perlman's acting
Perlman's stunt
partner,
double.
Jason Orley's scene partner."
Anders, yeah, looks like Perlman in the flick, almost exact same look.
Adam, to be fair, I plan for that run-in. I carry around the glasses I wore in The Intern wherever I go, just to put them on, and then I go, "Bobby D,
Yeah.
mucho dinero."
I was waiting for like a glimmer of like, oh, okay, yeah. None of it.
Right.
And actually, I almost felt like he respected that I didn't tell him. He was just like, okay.
Well, yeah, he had no idea who you were, so it was just a weird
was like,
run-in with a
Yeah.
guy.
Huh.
All he was
That's
thinking there
cool.
was, I'm glad he didn't ask for a picture.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. No, there was
Cool,
there's no-
cool interaction.
All right.
Yeah, this prick called me Bob, and then just stood there. Okay.
No picture
I'm
though.
out.
We're good to go.
I love his videos where he's like, talking about Trump. He's like, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face.
Punch him. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna just beat his ass.
I'll beat his fucking ass.
Well, they're like the same age, so I would put my money on De Niro out of the. I don't know, but Trump's heavy.
Nah, I don't know. Trump's a bigger dude.
That's interesting.
He's a big man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trump's like 6'2", right? And he's fucking wide bootied.
Yeah, he's got that. That's how I'm going to look. I'm just going to balloon from the back.
That low center.
I'm just going to have to walk all hunched forward because my ass is too heavy.
It's a counterbalance.
Pulling me backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
When are we going to leak those nudes, baby?
Ooh.
The skin sack of Trump nudes.
Oh, somebody's got to have those nudes out there. Just some like, just big-titted hooker that he hooked up with in Russia. Just took photos of his nutsack when he was sleeping. I'm trying to see those. Well, there's the piss tape. Supposedly that's a thing. So
I mean, whoever came up with that,
yeah.
if it doesn't exist, is a fucking genius because it's hilarious. It's perfect.
It's so funny.
But the lawyer, Cohen or whatever, confirmed. He was like, it wasn't a piss tape that he was peeing on hookers that Cohen was talking about. He was talking about how they allegedly went to a strip club somewhere, and at the strip club there was a piss show.
It's encouraged.
And they all watched it.
That's what he just said on Real Time, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Classic piss show.
Yeah, super fascinating stuff. Genuinely, just good news.
You got it, dude.
Really, really paints a great picture of our commander in chief.
Yeah, that is nice.
The news. I love the news now.
How many sounds you got now, Blake? What's the total over there?
I think we're rocking with seven sounds.
That's dope.
And you know where all the sounds are, so you could be quick to the touch.
Yeah, I kind of fall asleep at the wheel. It's hard. You guys, I like listening to you, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, feel free to chime in whenever you'd like to. You don't just need to. Okay.
It is it is a skill that hopefully you will develop further as we move on, because
guys, once again, I mean, who knows what number podcast this is, but as you know,
69.
All of them.
The podcast doesn't get good until around
69,
25 or 30 or 69.
Well, if we were 69, we should be good right now. Come on, man.
Well, we're getting better.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Are we?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, baby.
Did someone say we were getting better?
Yeah,
I like Adams is as good, or if not better.
Yeah, baby.
Alrighty then.
Durs has a good Ventura.
This one is fire, though.
I'm pissed now.
Yes, that is great.
I feel like Kyle could do that.
What is that from? I feel like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's Lex Luger, man.
It's a wrestling.
When he grabs the fucking shirt and he's like, your t-shirt, he grabs the shirt to rip it. He can't rip it. He says to Billy off screen, your t-shirts are too tight, Billy.
Yeah.
That's the best when you are angry and you try to like break something and do something and you can't.
Yeah. Like when baseball players try to break a bat on his knee, just ends up hurting himself.
Oh my God. It's got to hurt so bad.
Yeah.
The coolest is when you see them and they just can do it calmly, like how Bo Jackson would just do it and it looked so easy. Have you ever tried to break a baseball bat on your knee? It's hard as
Constantly.
fuck.
No.
Constantly trying. But you know what's funny? I feel like for Bo Jackson, the bat broke before it even hit the leg. It was like, we're going to break.
Yeah.
That leg, too strong.
It just saw the leg coming.
Snap.
He probably did it with already cracked bats. Like he knew the sound of a cracked bat, and then he's like, fuck it, like a skateboarder when they're like, I just cracked the deck. Now I'm going to stomp on this thing. And it's
We're talking about Bo Jackson, the pound for pound strongest person in the history of the planet, right?
Is he?
And Kyle's talking about Tony Hawk, the strongest skater of all time.
Yeah, bro. This dude ran so hard that when someone grabbed onto his leg and he kept going in stride, it pulled his femur out of the hip socket. And when he told the doctors that.
Because he was too strong.
Yeah, so he tried to keep going, but there was a full-grown man holding on to it. And he told the doctors, like, yeah, when he grabbed on, the hip came out of the socket. And the doctors were like, well, that's impossible. That doesn't happen. But, like, let's get you to the sidelines and get you fixed up. Then they took him to the hospital and inspected it. And they were like, yeah, you pulled your hip out of your socket. And that dude still has the record for the 40. Back when dudes were running in, like, ruse and shit. Like,
running in what?
He's a freak of nature.
Yeah,
kangaroos. Kangaroos.
Oh, okay.
The fuck are kangaroos?
It's a shoe.
It's a shoe brand. That,
Oh,
like
wow.
before they had like legit spikes in football, they had like the rubber like pattern bottoms. Like Walter Payton used to rock them.
Tight.
Oh, sweetness.
The ruse.
The ruse, baby.
Running in some ruse.
Google your. Hey guys, this is important.
So Bo Jackson's Strongest Man Alive. I do kind of remember those. I actually had a
Yeah, you don't remember Bo Jackson was a fucking freak, dude.
no. I do. I just remember him from baseball.
He like ran through the wall in the outfield, which was so cool.
Oh, yeah, that was sick.
I remember when he played baseball, and I knew he was like very strong. I did have a pet turtle when I was a child, and I named him after Bo Jackson because the turtle was resilient and kept trying to get up out of the water. It was stuck one day, and then it was, and it just kept working and working, and it was tenacious, and it got up and out of the water. And I was like, "Oh, you're Bo Jackson, man, tight."
Well, can I say that I think that's a stupid fucking name for that turtle?
Why?
Because he wasn't known for his tenacity. He was known for his freak athlete.
Well, you see how much my knowledge. Yeah, you see how much my knowledge of Bo Jackson is. I was obviously just glomming on to pop culture.
You should have named that turtle like Cal Ripken Jr. or something. Cal Ripken.
Or just
Ripken.
or Bo Staff for
Yeah.
Donatello because it's a turtle.
Yeah, Donatello.
Well, the other turtle was named Donatello. My brother named
Oh.
the turtle Donatello, and I couldn't do that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. You're the older brother. Jack its name. Be like, my turtle's name is Donatello.
I know I probably shouldn't have named the turtle Bo. I probably shouldn't have.
You should have named that turtle Better Donatello.
That would have been so sick. Such a boss ass older brother move.
Yeah. Older brother, just flex.
Oh, you're naming your turtle Donatello?
Oh.
Cool. Mine, I think I was going to name mine Better Donatello.
Remember when we were going to start a band called Better Than Aerosmith?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's still
Yeah.
a solid name for...
And do all No Doubt covers.
Hey,
Oh my god,
hit nothing but hits.
that would be amazing.
Damn.
That's a great concept for a band. Better than Aerosmith, and we just open with spider webs.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Spider webs.
you back.
That would be fantastic.
Did you have a horn section or?
We were gonna. And I
Sick.
play the trumpet.
We were going to have so many cool things.
Yeah. Adam and I dared to dream.
Yeah, we would smoke a lot of weed out of our fire pit, which was essentially a trash can that we just had a bunch of shit on fire in our backyard.
That's right.
Dangerously close to the side of the house. And we would just get really high, sitting on furniture that we stole from, not stole, but it was trash furniture that was on the side of the road.
Right. It's from
that
the
we
alley.
would put back there. That definitely there was rats and other vermin living
Varmints.
inside of it.
Varmints,
And
vermin.
and we would get high and
Dare to dream.
come with some master plans of starting bands.
Yeah.
I want to say I have a recording of Adam and myself brainstorming from like 2002. That's fucking epic. I think it's still on my phone unless it like got lost in the transfers.
I need to hear that.
Is
What
it
are some
audio?
of these?
Yeah,
What are
because
Yeah,
some
like
of
a
these
voice memo.
brainstorms? What did we cook up?
we'll dust it off and pitch it.
I mean, I think it might have been.
It was dorms with a Z.
I think it was Dorms. I
Still
don't know
good.
if Dorms had a Z. I think it had an S.
That should be a cartoon, honestly.
It did. It had an S. Well,
I
that
think it
was.
had an
I
S.
remember. I remember having a conversation where dorms was a pilot that Durs and I wrote when we first met each other in like 2004, 3 or 4, something like that.
Yeah.
And I remember having a real conversation, being like, "Are we going Z, or are we gonna go classic S?
I think we went classic S just to be like, no, we're not. We're not Z.
We're not
boys.
going Z boys." Hey, strong move.
This is when Adam was sneaking out of the house to write with somebody. And
Yeah,
I
it
was
was-
like, where were you? I was writing. With who?
Just a friend of mine that you guys don't know that you're not friends with, so
Oh.
I'm only friends with him. So
Well, we were going to do this improv video, but I guess you're a writer now.
no, I can double dip. I can do both. So I'm also
I
friends
think
with you
it's
guys.
kind of commitment to the improv or commitment to the writing.
Definitely yes, and I will be the star of your video.
No, I do remember being a little bit like, what's going on here?
I'm pissed now.
Thank you.
I
Are
remember.
you okay with it now?
I remember
Of
the
course.
first night that I brought Durs around. He got in a fight with our upstairs neighbors,
Shouting match.
A shouting match, not a fist fight. But they were like,
I haven't heard that term in a while. I got to bring that back.
we were upstairs, and for whatever reason, Durst was saying something, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing here? Who are you? Get out of here!"
Wait, but like you guys, so there was you guys lived in a duplex.
Triplex.
So you guys were triplex.
Hello.
So you could try and plex me. Yeah. So you guys lived downstairs. Other people lived upstairs. It was like a co-party.
Mm-hmm.
I was upstairs, and then everyone I knew went downstairs, and then they just turned to me and they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I was like, "I'm friends with the guys downstairs." And then some dudes were like, "Get the fuck out of here." And I was like, "Whoa!"
They were flexing on you, dude.
They triplexed on me.
You were too big for the party. That's what happens. That only happens to big guys. They never do that to me. People are like, "You could stay, little rascal."
I did say, they were like, "Get the fuck out of here," and I was like, "Okay, carry me out."
Right. You drew a line. You drew a line with the
And I don't
neighbors.
think it didn't go over well.
And then he said, "You want me to carry you? Huh? Because I will.
I'll carry you.
And then I was like, "Okay, I'll go." And then they like those dudes went to get Kyle.
Yeah, but I was laying.
And then Kyle was, and I was like getting my DVDs back from Adam that he had borrowed.
Well, I was passed out on the couch, probably in like a puddle of my own piss, because I used to piss the futon all the time.
No, you had just fought Adam.
Yes, Kyle had just fought me.
That doesn't mean I wasn't in a puddle of my own piss.
That is true. He might have pissed himself when he kept showing me his hands.
I pissed now.
Kept showing me his hands saying, "Oh, you're so lucky I didn't connect with these big check hands."
Right. We talked about that story, and this connects directly with this story, because then I remember waking up in a haze and hearing a shouting match going on in my living room, to which I took the side of my neighbors because I knew them. I had no idea who the fuck you were at that point. No idea.
That's not very G.
And then I was getting my DVDs and it looked like I was stealing from you. And you were like, "Who are you?" I'm like,
Yeah, you were taking the Arrested Development DVD and the Jamie Foxx DVD, and I said, "You can't fucking take those.
I'm pissed now.
and I said, "These are mine.
Those are Adam's friends' DVDs."
I said, "I think I'm Adam's friend because these are my DVDs."
I said, "Adam, is he your friend?"
Well, and by the way, me and Kyle have just gotten in a fight 40 minutes before this.
Just fought.
And I love that Kyle's standing up for my friend's DVDs.
Well, we got in a fight over some BS with a girl. I can get past that easily. You know what I
Flip the
mean?
switch.
Bros. You know what I mean?
Yes, for sure.
Kyle was just looking to fight somebody that night, I think.
Yeah, he had demons.
Yeah, he was trying to fight.
Well, this is, it didn't stop. I stopped drinking 6 years ago because when I got drunk, I was looking for it,
Trying to show him those big check hands.
And I said, "Kyle, why don't you carry me out?"
Yeah, how did that end?
This dude's catch line.
Adam, how did that end? Did you get in the middle of it?
Well, I remember coming into the room, like hearing you being like, "Those are Adam's friend's DVDs," and then Durst being like, "I think I'm Adam's friend," and then you're like, "I don't know you," and then I come in and I'm like, "That's my friend, Kyle. I write with him."
Oh, this is who you've been sneaking off to write.
That's what it was about, the jealousy.
This is why you won't improv with me.
Oh, but our Guitar Hero was all improv. Why do you think you need to write? Dude, so real. So real.
Oh, so that's why you missed Wii Bowling last week.
Right.
Huh. Okay. I thought we were in a league, bro.
So that's why you missed Wii bowling practice.
So then you left, Durs. You took off. I don't know. Did you walk back to your place? You were wasted.
I walked home to West Hollywood.
Jesus.
Which we were
was that?
mid-city LA, which that's a hell of a walk.
Yeah, man.
This is miles, and I'm wearing Clark's Wallabies.
Yeah, you are.
Let's
Yes.
just say it wasn't a great walk.
And then the next day,
No,
Adam-
no shade to Wallabies though.
No
Yeah,
shade to
right.
Wallabies. We're looking for a sponsor.
I just don't walk 4 miles in them.
And then the next day, Adam's like, "You want to go see a movie?" And I'm like, "What movie?" He's like, "Kung Fu Hustle." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go see that." And then when we get there, Who else is there?
Guess who's there?
Anders is there. He arranged this whole thing. He arranged it so we could
He said, "Hey,
Squash the
man,
beef.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
learn how to improv, learn how to write, and we loved that movie, didn't we, Anders?
It's so good. And do you remember what I said to you? I said,
carry me to my seat."
oh, goddamn, Blake. I'm trying to get my little joke on, and you're just like,
Sorry, brother.
no finesse. No
Do
finesse.
that.
Sorry, brother.
All right,
Going to
Blake's
this
eating up.
movie? Would you mind carrying me in?
I remember the first time I asked Anders if we wanted to write together, or if we should write together or hang out or whatever. I remember my car had broken down, and our ex roommate Christine was there to pick me up, and she was like,
From Second City, where we were doing improv together.
Yeah, we had just done improv class, and we're coming out of class, and Durs was so funny. And I remember standing on the corner, like I'm asking a dude out, and was like, "Yeah, so you're really funny, dude. Oh yeah, you too, man. You're really funny. Do you want to like get together and like write or like figure something out?" And Durs was like, "Oh hell yeah, yeah. Here's my number.
Oh, you do stand up? That's fucking crazy, man. You
That's
got some
cool.
balls on you, dude.
Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you. I do have balls." And then Christine was like honking at me, and she goes, "Adam, what the fuck are you doing?" And I get in the car, and she was like, "What was that about?" And I'm like, "I'm fucking him.
I think I'll be fucking
I
him.
think I'm gonna fuck this guy."
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
And that happened twice.
So then after that, we made that pilot. The right? Is that the first thing that we made together? Like that had the incarnation of crossbows and mustaches in it?
Yeah.
Is that the first thing we ever did together?
I mean, I don't know if that was the first thing, but that was, I think we just fucking bit it off.
Yeah, I think that was the first thing.
Yeah. And it holds up. It's still perfect.
That's when Blake came up.
And this is like what's so great about just being young and a little naive and just kind of going for it is I did stand up, and some like low level casting assistant from MTV was like, "Wow, I've never seen you before. I really like your stuff. If you have any stuff, send it over." And they gave me their card, and I'm like, "Guys, I'm plugged into MTV. We've got a direct connection now. We've got to do
made
this."
it.
What was MTV making at that time?
Human Giant had just come out.
Oh,
So we were like,
shit.
Probably the Lonely Island had just gone over to SNL or close to that.
mhm.
And Human Giant was Paul Scheer, Rob
Yep.
Hubel, and Aziz Ansari's sketch
That's
comedy
right.
show that was really fucking
Right.
funny.
"Oh, I'm sorry."
And Bobby, what was the little kid's name?
Oh, Bobby Lee.
The little black dude?
No, that's Mad TV.
Bobby J. Bobby J.
Oh no, Bobby Lee, Bobby
The
J.
little kid. You mean the man that's 10 years older than you?
Right.
Sorry about that.
No, Bobby J, right?
He is kind of shaped like a toddler, though, a little bit.
Yeah.
What is up with Bobby J? Because he has to be like 22 years old, right?
Yeah, that's a great question. Damn, Bobby J was on fire. He had like the
I know, but let's keep it real. He was like the best improvising 8-year-old you've ever seen in your entire life, right? But then when you're like 20, a lot of people are pretty good at improv, and you don't stand out as much. I'm sure he'll have his
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
resurgence, but he was like a fucking genius. He was so good. And he would just scream and do Michael Jackson impressions.
Dude, back to Adam saying how he got the card for MTV. I used to be, because I was editing that thing and treating it like a job, like editing 14 hours a day and not working anywhere else,
Yeah, you're like
Yeah, man.
quitting work.
but having massive, massive fights with my parents about how I am going to
I'm
make
pissed
it.
now.
I'm going to make it. This is the ticket. This is it. I have no other choice but to make this.
And you were right. You had to think that
you
way.
were
We
right.
all thought that way.
Yeah.
We were all like fucking lying to our parents saying we were closer than we were.
Yeah, we believed we were closer than we were. Every time you got to be passionate about it. We were just as passionate as everybody who gets the Razzies,
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have to be delusional in thinking that you are close enough, or else you never will be. Because
I was-
if you are just fully you understand where you're at, and you're not striving for more, and you're not going for it, then you're not gonna make it.
That's why whenever you meet a huge star, they're crazy.
Yeah.
They're the ones who believed it the
psycho.
most, that like the world revolved around them, and you're like, oh wow,
But
we just had a conversation and you weren't there.
Yeah, there's a reason. Tom Cruise is a fucking lunatic. Is because he's
But there's also those Looney Tunes who you can also tell, like, you're kind of like, yo, you're not gonna make it, even though you have that weird ass attitude where it's like,
well, for sure you have to be talented, but the mixture of talent and
yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
being able to follow through and go after your dreams, there has to be a good mix there, as opposed to just like a full blown lunatic who's like, I'm gonna be the president.
Right. Which,
Well-
that works too.
There's like the work ethic. If you're crazy and willing to show up and work hard, you'll win.
Yeah.
If you're crazy but you think you're gifted and that like everybody else is lucky to be around you, you're probably fucked. And we know a few people like that we saw like in the sketch game where you're like, wow, that guy's funny. I heard his sketch group hasn't seen him in 6 weeks though. Like,
Because no matter how talented you are, you have to put that time in, because everybody's so dismissive, where they're like, there's so many talented people here and in the same game as you have to be able to work harder than them. That's what's going to set you apart, because you're essentially replaceable by the harder worker.
And if you don't work hard and you spend all your parents' money, your dad's gonna say,
What was that?
Pissed now.
nice. That was so flawless.
so smooth. So smooth.
Yeah, are you guys are an improv troupe? Yes, you did.
Soundboard, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm
Damn,
telling
this
you.
Jackie the joke man. But I found.
I will tell.
Go ahead.
I will say I may be a little slow on the delivery because
My boy's high.
I quit drinking coffee 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Why, dude?
This is important.
Yeah, and Kyle, I kind of got inspired by you. You know, cutting things out of your life. I quit drinking coffee, and it's.
How were your headaches, man? That's what I noticed with the coffee. It fucking gets you.
I didn't so much have headaches as I literally could never woke up throughout the entire day.
Yeah.
Like for about 4 days straight, I felt like I needed to go right back to bed.
Right.
Like my
But
body
how's
could
the
not.
Red Bull? How's the Red Bull going?
Yeah, you're just doing cocaine.
Well, that's
now?
the other thing. I have a 10 a.m. Red Bull.
I have a noon
And a slice of
line
orange.
of cocaine.
So 2 weeks, man. That's good, dude. That's
Yeah, and I specifically did it for 2 weeks just to talk about it right here, and now I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna go do it again tomorrow.
I was just gonna say, Blake, I don't give a fuck, but do you? I don't care.
Well, I want to do some coffee talk on this pod, all right?
yeah. I love coffee.
Hey, that's going to be Blake's segment of the podcast. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Blake Anderson.
Let's have a shouting match about Joe, a cup of Joe.
I'm into it, man. I'm into it. I love me some coffee.
What-
I do like to cut it out every once in a while.
But what is the reason for quitting coffee?
Yeah, why? Yeah, why stop?
I'm glad you guys asked that because I feel like I don't know if other people have this, but I feel like every seventh, not in a day, but every seventh cup of coffee I have, it goes in increments of 7. I get the cup.
Oh my God, you're my smartest friend. Go ahead.
I drink the coffee and I
Okay.
get fucking furious.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I get coffee anger,
Coffee rage.
coffee rage.
Hey, well, don't have 7 cups in a day.
Not in a day. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying not in a day. It's like it seems like every 7th cup I have in a week or a set of time, I'm furious.
Well, that for sure definitely seems like a thing that you're making up in your head. Whether it happens is for sure, true if you say it's true. But that's not like a.
Okay, well then,
If you have 7 in a day and you're riding that caffeine high, maybe that 7th cup is what takes you over the. But if it's through a week, that's
it started to get closer and closer to each other, and it seemed like every cup I drank, I was just extremely furious and sweaty almost immediately after.
The sweats are a real thing with coffee. If you're ingesting caffeine all the time or have too much, I do notice that my sweats is like fucking crazy.
No, I only drink ice. I never drink hot coffee. Never.
Oh.
It's the caffeine. It's not the heat of the actual beverage.
I refuse to drink hot coffee.
Yeah, I don't know if I could ever stop caffeine. I fucking love it too much.
Let's get into Adam's caffeine ingestion.
Well, that's a sad story. That's a tragic one.
By the way, I don't drink coffee, but I'll fuck with a 5-hour energy drink if I like have a long day and I need to get into something. And so, it gets me where I need to go.
You have no idea.
I like that about you.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I'm asking questions. Biatch!
Right. Okay, good. All right.
I remember we were with Durs when he had his first ever can of Monster Energy, and the guy was like a fucking crackhead.
It was a road trip back from Northern California.
I freestyle rapped for 6 hours.
Yeah, he wouldn't stop freestyle rap supreming.
That's right. I forgot it. It was bizarre, and your rhymes were weird.
It was either freestyle rapping. I'm sure they were great.
Yeah, and it was just like mom snaps, like your mama jokes.
Your mom looks like, yeah.
No, it'd be like your wallet is like.
I was gonna say wallet too. You look like Samuel L. Jackson's wallet.
No, it was this. It was your mom's face looks like Samuel L. Jackson's wallet.
Oh man!
Like,
and you would just crack up, and like we're all trying to like sleep or
like piece together what the hell he's talking about.
It was bad. Like your mom's titties look like crocodile skin or some shit.
Nothing was making sense.
That's a classic.
Still funny.
That is pretty good.
Man.
Yeah, I would say I'm a true addict when it comes to coffee and caffeine. I feel like I have it more under control now than I have in the past, but I'm not afraid to let it fly, baby.
What's the latest you'll drink coffee in a normal day?
Okay, I like that.
7 p.m.
Whoa,
Okay.
Really?
Oh, see, that's crazy.
But that's only if I'm going to work. I will stop drinking coffee earlier if I'm not going to work out.
You use it as a pre-workout.
I use it as a and then I also use pre-workout as well.
Okay.
Yo, you're out of your mind.
So wait, hold on a second. Let me get a real macro perspective. How many cups do you have on average a day? Or like, and what are they?
I have ice cup, this big, this size of my head.
But how many shots? That's 3 shots of coffee. That's 3 shots of espresso.
No, it's I use the Starbucks iced coffee that you just buy at the store that you could just pour in.
Okay. All right.
And then so it's iced coffee and I just fill it up and I probably have
What is that, 16 ounces right
Looks
there?
like a 20.
yeah, it's probably a little larger than that.
Guys at home, it's like a pint glass.
Yeah, it's a little bigger than a pint glass.
About 20, okay.
And then I probably 5 or 6 of these a day.
5 or 6 of these. That's
Are you
100 or
serious?
120 ounces
Yo.
of coffee.
Oh my God.
My guy is a big gulper.
Let's just say let's say Starbucks is, okay, that's like 3 cups of coffee at Starbucks. That could easily be the equivalent of 3 shots of espresso times 5. That's 15 to 20 shots of espresso every day.
You got it, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, dude, but how often you see me sleepy?
All the time.
Yeah, like constantly.
Always on.
Every morning.
No, yeah,
But like,
yeah, morning, dude. That's when you're supposed to be shaking off them webs.
so on like a normal day, working outside, like, because if I have a thing where if I drink a 5-hour energy drink after 2:30 in the afternoon, it's a fucking nightmare for me to go to sleep later and I'm up till 3, like whatever.
See, well, what you got to do then is you have to then
ZQL.
have your night juice.
What's your night juice? What's your night juice?
No. I don't fuck with that, dude. That's how you end up Heath Ledger.
Yes, Adam is on a highway to hell right now.
And then you put a little splishy splash with of ZQL over some ice and some soda water.
You're joking, right?
I do this every night.
God, this podcast is gonna be used as evidence.
You do?
I do it every night.
You have
Every night?
ZQL over soda water every
Over
night?
soda water every night before bed.
Fuck.
ZQL.
ZQL.
every night.
The grape flavored, delicious.
Wow, man.
My boy,
I hope we're gaining a sponsor.
DJ Screw over here.
Hey, don't talk shit because I'm trying to get a sponsor.
Okay, I like this. My boy's drinking lean.
No, I'm not going to not talk shit because of a sponsor. I'm going to talk shit because I'm worried about you, Adam. This has been going on for years.
No, dude, it says right on the bottle, non-habit forming.
And shut up about
humans
it.
are habit forming. Humans are habit forming. If you just do something every day, you get in your routine.
Dang, I'm all in. I like the purple drink.
It might not be addictive.
It's good, dude, and it's good too. It's real good if you add a shot of vodka, but I don't do that every night because that's alcoholism, guys, and I'm not about that. Okay, I only drink.
But you don't do it. But
on
you've
Thursday,
done it.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Thank you.
Is that for real? You don't drink on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Unless Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, something fun's happening.
Unless my boys are playing a Monday night football game, then I'm going to be charged up.
Then get a little one back.
I'm so...
Oh my God,
man.
I'm so worried for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really...
Your routine is fire. I'm hyped.
My routine's fire, dude. I ride 20 miles a bike on the day.
hyped.
I work out every day.
You're
You
hard.
have to because you're hopped up and you have to.
That's right. I need to get rid of all this pent up N.
Our lives are so different.
We need to. I want to live interview Adam's heart because he's a freaking savage.
It's going dum, 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 dum,
What?
dum,
Hey.
dum, 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 dum.
Start
For real.
me up.
What do you think would happen if you didn't drink coffee for 3 days? Can we record that documentary? Can that just be?
I'll tell you right now, you're gonna get real tired.
Dude, I would be happy to...
Yeah, it's going to be shitty. What do you mean? It's just going to be me with a headache, being a little bummed. Do you remember when I had to go to the doctor?
No, it's going to be much more than that. You're going to freak the fuck out. You're not going to be a
You're
little
gonna lose your mind.
bummed. You're going to be like detoxing. You're going to go insane. If you had to go for 1 week or 2 weeks, 2 weeks, if that was a documentary
No.
and you're like, I'm going to do this, you would fucking go nuts.
Oh,
you
yeah,
won't.
this is me going nuts. Oops, I guess I don't have it. I'll continue living my life as a...
Really, Adam?
Yeah.
Because you do it every day.
Yeah.
7 times.
No, I quit. I quit coffee. I did
Yeah,
it.
Blake just quit coffee.
You have
Blake.
3 bad days, and then you're G. You're all G.
But dude, this dude is drinking lean to sleep.
Yeah.
It's a different animal.
Well, that's my boy right there. DJ Screw, baby, let's go.
Oh my God. What do you wait, hang on. So is that stuff kind of like Ambien? Like if there was an earthquake in the middle of the night and you had to like scramble, would you be like a zombie behind the wheel?
No, ZzzQuil it's not even that hard. It's like NyQuil is like medicine. ZzzQuil is just a light sleep aid.
So why are you
It's like
taking that?
it's like a melatonin.
That's it.
I would trust
yeah.
melatonin
Because
more
It's
than
what's
ZzzQuil.
in your skin, bro. It's melatonin.
It's because
My smartest friend.
sometimes my heartbeat is too loud to go to sleep.
Yeah, baby.
So I need to slow that down with a little ZzzQuil.
I'm not a doctor.
Do you ever think about slowing down at all? Like, just kind of, not even during the pandemic. It's
Not yet. Not yet, baby. All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, worked so far.
Yeah.
All gas, no brakes, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, baby. Alrighty then.
What's your drink of choice these days, boys?
Alcoholic drink or any kind of drink?
Shit, if you got a regular ass drink, what is it? But I'm talking about the booze.
Oh, well, y'all know I'm not partaking.
Well, I think me and Blake are team Ashland Hard Seltzer.
Oh, yeah. You know we get down with that.
Sponsor us.
I've never had it. Nobody sent me any.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, it's very hard to get a hold of.
It is actually.
I know. So, man, when are you guys going to send me just like a junior pallet?
I got in a text confrontation with like the dude who runs it because he's like, yo, why don't you post? And I'm like, because literally no one can get this shit. And then when I post it, my DMs are just, hey, where is it?
I think that's the reason to post though. So full disclosure, Blake and I are investors in this company, Ashland Hard Seltzer. It's
Yeah, baby.
hey, I'm gonna say, yeah, baby. It's the best hard seltzer on the market, baby. Yeah. And it is. It's fucking good. It really is. It truly is really
It
good.
is yummy.
And
Truly? You just said it's truly good? Like it's as good as Truly?
Yeah, you can't say truly.
truly is better than truly. Yeah.
It's truly good.
There's no white claws about it.
We're beating Truly in San Diego and in Orange County. We're the number 2 hard seltzer after the fucking Claw. But
If it was 1994, that would be huge.
it would be so huge.
Walking in a cider web.
So okay, so your favorite drink is what you're an investor in?
Yeah, that's been my drink of the summer. Honestly, it's because it's good to drink during the summer months. But I've been drinking that little weed drink, the Can CAAN.
Those are yummy.
That is like 2%, which I don't have any skin in the game other than liking it. But it's a 2% THC and then I think 4% CBD or however they.
Yeah, it's low dosage.
Yeah, super low dosage, but it's nice. But I get pretty fucked up off those. If I have like 3 of those and then I put them over Diet 7-Up and then I'll also chew some gummy weeds and also smoke weed and also drink Ashlands.
Drink your fucking
And coffee.
lean.
Yeah, can you steer your boat?
No, honestly, I'm really good. I get in the zone.
I get to Catalina like that.
You think you're on the boat?
Chloe, anchor.
No,
We're
never
on the
while
porch.
driving the boat. Okay,
Of course not. Allegedly.
Right.
Let's be smart about it.
let's be smart about it, guys.
You got it, dude.
Anders, what's your favorite drink nowadays?
That's a good
I
question.
actually haven't had any liquid in months.
Wow.
He's drained.
Yeah.
Stay
It's
hydrated.
just been bread and uncooked macaroni.
That's awesome.
What is my drink? I do. I just do margaritas, man.
That's my boy. Damn, these are my shooters right here.
I just do like a big, giant Phil Holm. That's my dad.
God damn.
Insulated mug of margarita.
Damn.
you
Wait,
know,
does your
and
pops
like walk
drink,
around the neighborhood?
Halloween's gonna be sick.
Oh no, I like to walk over to neighbors' houses with just a giant mug of booze and be like, "Hey, just checking in. How are you?"
Nice, dude. Little.
This is my thing I'm doing today.
Yeah, I'm just moseying around.
I know. I like that the pandemic has just immediately made all of us just like old men.
Yeah, like
Oh,
we flip into
immediately.
retired mode.
You just like go on neighborhood walks.
Yeah.
Like I'll just go. I live by the beach, so I'll just like walk over to the beach and just like put my feet in the water, and then turn
Yep.
around and walk back. And, like there was no point to doing that other than like kill some time.
Yeah, and you just get your feet in the water and you go, yeah.
Are you hyped on your
swear.
neighbors or what?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah, my neighbors rock, dude.
that's cool. My
I got
neighbors. Are
I got the
kinda
best
weak.
neighbors.
My neighbors.
No,
are weak.
my fucking neighbors are real.
My
That's
neighbors are tight too.
Yeah, right. How close are your neighbors? Kyle, you're out there in the fucking
Sticks.
sprawling, like rolling
Honestly,
hills.
I didn't really know who they were before 2020, and now I've gotten to know them, and they're all pretty dope. Like, yeah, I can't really see their houses, but I can walk to the
Right.
fence and then say what up. You know.
Property line? Is this where the property line is, or
Yeah, I've been getting involved in.
are you encroaching?
Exactly, dude. There's somebody trying to build out here, and I feel so bad because everybody's just like swarming on his plans, and they're like, "You can't do that."
Yeah.
And the poor guy bought the land 5 years ago, and like he's been working at it, and now he's getting blocked.
And he's just like, I'm just trying to put my water park here. And everyone's
Yeah,
like,
it's-
no, you can't.
Which would be fire.
Because you
would be
have to
tight.
have.
Is there
yeah.
Kyle? Is there an encroachment?
He has an easement on the neighbor's line, so he's kind of his.
But not an encroachment.
This is important after all.
This is important.
Well, his septic tank is kind of encroaching on my property, and I'm a little bit upset with that because
Sure.
I would say what I don't
I
know.
don't want his
feel
leach
like
field on my property. I don't want him to be leaching on my property. Get his septic tank on his.
think this is important?
Wow. I feel like Blake's coffee corner is rivaling Kyle's property management.
Oh yeah, land stuff, baby. Let's go.
Land
Real
ownership.
Hot shit.
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy talking about the land.
What's your favorite drink of the pandemic, Blakey?
Yeah.
Ooh, I mean, inside a pandemic, outside a pandemic, I do love a good margarita. I will say that. I'm always a Bud Light boy. But
I've been a Coors Light guy lately. I don't know what happened, but they go down real smooth.
You know, I loved Coors Light for a long time, and then my father trash talked it and told me if I drank it, he'd disown me. So I had to switch.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. They like funded Nazis or something.
What?
Yeah, they do have a bad past. They do have a
Coors
bad
Light funded Nazis?
Something like that.
Well, the guy's name is Adolf.
So
You know what?
Well, that's
though?
what I'm gonna name
That's a
my
pretty
son.
Strong
It's just a solid
It's a
name.
good name.
It's a strong
Here's-
name.
Dolph, what do you think Dolph Lundgren's name is?
Mm-hmm.
I
Dolphin?
think it's just Dolph.
You think it's Dolphin? I don't think it's Dolphin.
Dolphin Lundgren? I don't think so.
The other day, I did have the thought that I want to make the point that I need to make a return to Tecate.
Sure.
Oh, you know what? I've been fucking up. I on the boat. What's nice is you wake up and you've been drinking the night before, okay,
Hell
pretty
yeah.
heavily, and you got to take the edge off in order to drive the boat back home from the island, from Catalina, right? So it's an hour and a half drive. You know, it's out there. You're going to be in the middle of the ocean, so you got to take the edge off, right? What I do, morning beers.
Yep.
So you just get
Yeah,
drunk.
baby.
I have 2 beers.
6 morning beers?
No, I have 2 beers in the morning
But
with
Adam-
Coors Light mixed with spicy
Some tomato?
tomato juice. Yeah.
Adam,
Bloody
you
Mary
just-
mix?
Like Bloody
this
Mary
is-
mix.
Adam, this is you,
You
saying
got it, dude.
you're getting drunk before driving your boat. You just said you don't do it. Now
No.
No. Hang on.
No,
Kyle.
not drunk.
Buzzed boat driving is
Yeah.
not drunk driving.
That's not
Allegedly.
that's not driving. That's not
feel
drunk driving.
like-
You got to have 2 to level yourself out, Kyle. It's been a while since you've been in the game. I think you forgot there's levels to this shit, okay?
I know.
So
Our smartest friend.
It would be more dangerous for Adam to drive the boat before he consumed more alcohol.
Blake, as my smartest friend, thank you for saying that, because it would be more dangerous for me to not have 2 morning beers before taking that 2,000-pound vessel and soaring it home, going
Yeah.
as fast as I can.
Alrighty.
Wait, so when you're driving for an hour and a half, is
Mm-hmm.
it super fucking loud?
The boat?
The boat?
Yeah, the boat's pretty loud. I mean, but there's music and stuff.
So do you have like headphones? I know, but the music's blasting, right? It's
Yep.
just like screaming at each other to talk. Do they have like boating headphones with microphones where you and Chloe can be rocking it and like talk to each other like normally?
You could still when you're moving, the sound is escaping behind you, so you could still hold conversations. You just have to talk basically as loud as we're talking right now. You can't be. You have to project a little bit, but you're not like having to
Yeah.
scream. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Hey,
Kyle, are you a kombucha guy?
I am. I like kombucha. Yeah. Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Kombucha, that's a great question, man. It does have like, they do say it's like 1% of something in there.
It definitely
but
has alcohol in it.
Wait a second. Let me just write this down. What was the thing you just said, Kyle? It's 1% of something?
alcohol. Yeah. 1%.
Oh, with shame in his voice. With shame in his voice. Come on back, baby.
I mean,
You're already
Bad
there.
boys, bad boys.
It's been 6
Dude.
years. You know, it's been 6 years since I've been hungover. Like,
Let's crack a beer.
That sucks, dude.
That doesn't mean anything. That means
That just means you've been hungover for 6 years.
no,
dude.
it's crazy. I'm like, I'm listening to you guys talk about this, and I'm like, man, I mean, it's just so far removed.
Did you have bad hangovers? I'm only now starting to have.
I had horrible hangovers. My
Okay.
hangovers, I remember wanting to like drill the side of my head to let air out.
Dahmer. on some Dahmer
That's
shit.
not how it works. My smartest.
No, I know, but that's what I wanted to do. I remember
Yeah,
it was
for
just
sure.
like the pressure was so intense for me.
I have terrible hangovers as well.
There's an old Norwegian saying where he says, "There's a carpenter banging a hammer inside of my head."
Right. That's
Yes.
exactly what it was. So
What a fun Norwegian saying.
it's,
Well, as your most Norwegian friend, I thought I would share.
but I kind of just keep
love
the
that
fridge
about you.
stocked with LaCroix. You know, like I really am just
sure.
a LaCroix boy. They're a good price over at the Ralph's
Yep.
down
They are
here.
great.
And
and that's a plug.
yeah, put some
Yeah.
different.
I prefer Talking Rain. I don't know if you've had that.
Talking Rain's yummy too. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
or
Talking
even like
Rain
the.
boy.
What's the shit my dad drinks from Costco? It's
Polar.
Like,
Y'all fuck with Polar?
Ooh,
I don't fuck
that
with
sounds
Polar.
hoity-toity though.
No. It's. I think it's. I mean, it's whatever. When I go to Oregon, that's what they have in the fridge. Or if I'm on production, some places they usually have Polar.
What was that weird like Durs? You were getting it too. Like we were getting like weird ass glass bottles of water delivered to our house. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
I got that too. The Icelandic.
Yeah.
Icelandic.
It's so good.
Love it.
I love
my
it.
stepdad was flipping over it. He loved
That's
it.
the stuff. Yes, that's what my dad drinks. It's the bomb. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I was like, I don't want it. Don't send
it's
it to me.
It's a waste of
You know
bottles.
what?
They're sending.
Send-
There's so much glass. It's just too much.
Guys,
No,
hang
I
on.
still
before
want
you
it.
think you know what you're talking about. Plastic is bad. Glass is
That's right. Thank you, Anders. That's right.
fine. Glass is reusable. Plastic goes and floats in the
What
fucking
about
ocean.
That's right.
aluminum? What about aluminum?
For sure. And also, I don't get plastic bottles either. I just drink the water out from my fountain.
Did I
Your
tell you guys
fountain.
this shit?
Yeah.
I-
What do
My
you mean?
My bubbler.
my you know
Y'all,
I drink it from the bubbler.
my giant ceramic fountain, my marble
listen to this
fountain.
shit. I just moved to the suburbs. You just throw your garbage and recycling away together and then they sort it later.
That's true.
But do that
So
though.
like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, they
But
do.
like,
My little
it's the
brother had
weirdest
that
thing. I'm like
job.
holding the can and I'm like, do I just throw it in there with the hot dog or what the fuck ever? It's a game changer.
Wow.
I love that.
You live in a suburb with great infrastructure, and they're using their
Yeah.
tax dollars properly. I like that.
If it's helping save the earth and the environment, then I'm all for
Then
Me
it's
too.
important.
it. It is important.
It's important.
Does
to
anyone
save
have
the
any
earth.
takebacks or apologies
or compliments?
or compliments?
Or compliments. That's right, of course. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to take back and apologize to Kyle for saying that naming his turtle
Bo.
Bo and not knowing anything about Bo Jackson was pretty fucking stupid. And, you know, he was a kid. He didn't know. He just saw Bo Jackson. He liked
Like 5 years
baseball.
old.
He's 5 years old. You know, he's not being a total fucking idiot. He was just being a kid. And even though he didn't know anything about Bo Jackson and probably could have named his turtle something better or cooler, he didn't. And I would like to take back my slam, and I would like to apologize to Kyle for that.
Apology accepted.
I'm pissed now.
I actually will go ahead and pile on because I wanted to compliment Blake on that particular button.
Good button.
The
Good
Lex
button.
Luger. Yes, I could listen to it all day. It always brings a smile to my face because I can visualize Lex Luger's frustration in that clip. And frustrated comedy is one of my favorite things
And a lot of times you are pissed now.
Did I do that?
because it's one of my favorite things. So I believe that I actually take a lot comedically from that button. And Blake, you thank you for
You
And thanks for
got
pressing
it,
it, man.
dude.
yeah.
I'll press it more.
I'd also I'd like to add a take back real quick. I think
Okay.
that the kombucha is 0.1 or 0.01% alcohol, not 1%. 1% would be insane. So I just want to correct that.
Okay. Yes,
Thank
true.
you.
Okay. Yeah.
1% would be, you would get drunk if you had enough of those.
Yes, I think it's a 0.0 type of thing.
All right.
And you know, I would just like to compliment. Well, I feel like this whole section is just to kind of pad Kyle and talk him off the edge. But you know, I'd like to compliment Kyle on just being a part of a show that was nominated for the Emmys. Don't take it too hard, brother. Like
Thank you.
these award shows, you know, they mean as much as you make them mean. And you know what? You're an award winner in my heart, and your work speaks for itself, whether
you so
you have
much.
a really cool gold trophy in your house or not.
Well, thank you. I already have a People's Choice, so I just wanted another one.
Oh, that's also meaningless.
Well, it's on my trophy, and it's on my.
I want to compliment Blake on just slamming Kyle right there. That was beautiful. And what do I want to? I want to take back my judgmental tone that I took with Adam about what is the most insane caffeine.
Still judging.
Caffeine intake I've ever heard of, and I just want to say, I want you to live longer. I don't want you to have heart problems. And the Heath Ledger situation, I know another guy who used to speed it up and slow it down. He's gone. And if you died from that, the jokes would never stop from me. And I just want you to know that. Even though Adam has clearly frozen.
Yeah, I don't think he's with us anymore.
I
think this
thought
is very
every
fitting.
time Adam freezes, I feel like it's just him making that face for a very long time.
That was really like, and that's amazing that he missed that. That's the most sincere I've ever heard you be.
And you guys know that for me, if I'm joking about it, I care about it.
It's true.
Yes.
And Blake, compliments on the soundboard. I'm hearing a lot of TGIF. If we could get some Cody step by step.
Okay, can I ask you, Durs, is anybody going to set up the soundboard? Because there's stuff that I've heard you mention that I would love to input, like...
I would do it. Do we get our own, or you want me to? I'll just send you the. I'll send them the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can take control of the board because I do need a. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them.
Is that? Was that? I found my father.
That's correct.
Oh
Miami
man, hell
Chris.
yeah. Damn.
Okay. Well, do we wrap it up without Adam? I think that's fine to do.
I guess we could.
Adam
this
passed.
was important.
This is what it would be like if he did, unfortunately, go.
Yes.
Right.
might
Should we
as well
do the
get
thing
used
he
to it.
does where he goes, and that was.
This
is important.
Thanks for listening, guys and gals.
I'm pissed now.